You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Kirsten Legato Vargas. I'm a graduating senior this year. And this question for the panel overall, are there specific classes that the internships are geared for example, sophomores or juniors? And is Scripps looking for fresh faces? Are people who have had prior Scripps internships going to have a harder time getting an internship the second time around?
I'll try to address the first question, and that's about the classes. I know that the executives are looking for students with very, very strong writing skills. So that doesn't necessarily mean that they're only interested in print journalism majors. They're interested in students who can write well, no matter their major. And as an example of that, they have asked to see writing samples, your resume, and that's going to be, I think, the barometer for who's chosen. And of course, those intensive writing courses that we have, JAC 110, 210, 310, 410, 320, all of those types of writing intensive courses students need to take advantage of and save the strongest work, and of course to start building the portfolio for presentation to the executives and other potential employers. Does that answer that part of your question?
Yes.
Okay.
One of the other things that I wanted to emphasize is that you really have to be multimedia. As far as the Scripps scholarships are concerned, these are scholarships that are given to students who get internships that are unpaid. And so you have money that can help you survive through the summer. However, all of them are going to have to be multimedia internships. So one of the things that is really important while you're with us as a student is to go cross platforms. It is extremely important. Every professional who comes here tells us that you have to be the one-man band. There used to be a time when you were the reporter and you had a photographer and all of this go with you, a little entourage. Now, guess who gets to go? You do. Guess who shoots it? You do. Guess who edits it? You do. So you really need to take any and every course you can get your hot little hands on, no matter what your major is, because you have to be able to show a portfolio with a diversity of abilities. You need to be able to write for broadcast, for print, for public relations. So you need experience in all of that.
And just a follow-up question. I know when I completed a internship with Scripps, we had to present a project to executives at the end of our internship, and we had to go to conferences, you know, where we were taken from, at least my location was New York, I went to Chicago. So are those opportunities still available during the internship? Because I know it really creates a foundation, not just for the internship, but experience overall in the working field and traveling and such. So are those opportunities still available for the internship this summer?
I am not certain of how they've structured it for this summer, but that has been their pattern in the past, was to make sure, and that was one of the things that always they were so impressed with, was our students, the projects that they would present at the conference when they bring them all together would be fabulous, and that they would be jaw-dropping, actually. So you have a lot to live up to when you take these internships. But as far as I know, they're going to continue their pattern.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, my name is Nick Coombs. I'm pursuing a print major here at Scripps. What special services do you offer to interns who fall under the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act?
Well, I'm not sure about special services, but the internship program is not exclusive to anyone. Anyone who is a student in our program can apply and compete for the internships. Now, of course, the venues, the placements, would also need to comply with ADA regulations. So in terms of access, in terms of opportunities, in terms of expectations, All of those things would be accommodated, I'm sure, at those various locations. Does that answer your question?
I meant to say support services.
Support services at the particular organization, at the media outlet, or within our program?
A particular organization or the program as a whole.
Well, Professor McDonald and Hampton University, we do have provisions for providing any kind of special accommodations that is required for the student to be able to compete just like any other student. So we do have that support system in place. We would just need to know what the particular accommodations are that would be needed and provide them. You're welcome.
Hello, I'm Alana Wins. I'm junior broadcast journalism major from Alexandria, Virginia. And Professor McDonald and Christian, you both kind of touched base on the question that I'm about to ask. But I was wondering, this is open to the panel as well, I was wondering if there are any particular recommendations that you have as far as going into this interview process and as far as what to say and what not to say that I guess you know that could kind of either benefit us or hurt us in the long run.
Mm-hmm. These are just some personal suggestions for the interview piece. And that is exude confidence but not arrogance. It's a fine balance. And the other thing is, in terms of your appearance, you want to present yourself as if you were already a working professional, not a professional in the making or a wannabe professional. You want to present yourself as I am a professional. In terms of just little things, these are personal things. You want to make sure that you have that scope or that Listerine. You want to make sure that you check for nostrils. You know what I mean? You want you also, I think, should not wear cologne. I think just smelling fresh is good enough, you know, with soap, but not overpowered with cologne. And the other thing is to be able to correctly pronounce the person's name and know how to spell it. Because if you do not pronounce the person's name, you have just pretty much shut the door, okay, from that point on.
I'd really like Christian to take this from the student perspective.
Okay.
For interviews.
Yeah. In regards to interviews, I think Dean would have put it the best. Confidence but not arrogance, and it is a fine line. Knowing who you are and knowing that that the people here, the teachers here, the professors here have given you enough to succeed. And when you walk in that room, not doubting yourself, not second guessing yourself. If you know you can edit, don't say, I think I kind of can, you know, I can do some stuff with Final. No, I have expertise with Final Cut Pro, and say it confidently. If you have reporting skills, you know, in CBE, we kind of do some work. No, I have reporting skills. So just being concise, forthright, but still honest, still transparent, saying, you know, I'm not the best at Final Cut Pro, but I'm still learning. I'm still experiencing day by day. It's just be yourself. Be yourself. Don't undersell yourself, and you'll be fine.
Thank you.